After a week rife with the fetter of sin, I yearn for a taste of his cringe.
His delicious lack of awareness, paired with an oafish need to be liked, delectable.
Oh, especially when egged on by his wife.
That poor thing.
Married to this puling moon calf. Ha ha ha.
You know what's really fucked up in the world? The fact that I had to do this. The fact that we've given you the same advice, the same lectures, the same speeches over and over again, but you're still confused as to why there's a diss track out on you. It just shows that you never listen. So do it now. Take it from me to you. I know all too well what you've been going through. They're constantly up at night, carefully trying to put life all together a way that your shorty approves. But it's never that easy to do. And sadly for you, if you make her upset, that she kicking you out of your room. Yes, your own room. Now tell all of us where you don't see the problem in that. Tell us about how you don't have control of who comes in your house and who can't. Or how about you having to leave out at 2 in the morning cause your woman says so. You spent the night in command, so she's having people come over and sleep in your bed and eat all of your snacks that you spent your money on. That you woke up early, put yourself together and drove across town till the moonlight is coming on 5 days a week while she lives in your crib and does nothing but eat and watch Netflix and marathons. You can't even live with yourself. You took it to heart when she told you to stop making music or go somewhere else cause you're interrupting her show. I know that her actions, they bother you. On top of that, just the way that she talked to you, making you feel like the way that she acts is because of you, making you scared to go do what you want to do, telling her ass to go home. Tell her how shitty she makes every day of your life. Tell her to cut off the leash on your neck so you don't have to stay up all night. Consider it only the nicest way possible, breaking it to her that you wanna die. The previous minutes and hours and days of the time that you spent just complaining to us, all the shit you regret when you had her move in, or all of the freedoms you claim that you cherish. You gave it all to her, including your only safe haven away from your problems and parents. Forgot you had parents, cause once she came into the picture, all of the problems you had with your mom and your dad disappeared like that, go figure. I'm low-key embarrassed that I ever felt like you were better than me, that I never had any chance of attacking your kingdom and making it out scot-free. But you're only showing me I'll get away with whatever I want if I got double D's. Make you dress up any way that I want, even dye in your hair just to match it with me. I can take over your social life, make it to where you got nowhere to be. Remember that show that I did back at Swole, but it should have been him, you and me. How could you possibly say no to following dreams? It's sad to see you getting lazy with all our production. By now could have had an EP of nothing but back-to-back bangers. I saw some of the strangers, they asking me where in God's name could it be? Like why are we not putting out what we made? We wasting our time with these beats, and you're the main one getting pissy and pouty that people prefer playing songs where we talk about anime bitches and beating our dicks with our feet. You know how pathetic it is to tell others that it isn't all up to me, that we gotta wait for a pussy with fucker to get out of bed and complete what we need. Just out of respect I ain't put nothing out, but it could have been out with one press on my screen. And nigga, just let me ask this: how is it always a struggle for your independence? How do you always need help trying to tell that the woman you've been with all year that you need your connections? That you rather hang with the boys than come home to anger, frustration, and insolence? I can recall a few instances we sat you down for your own intervention, but that ain't do shit. You looked at us all in the face a couple of times, wiping tears out the way and telling us all that from here on it's changed, that you'll never put yourself in a position to be the ringleader of your own mistakes, whatever it takes. You finally broke up with that freshman who you said just got in the way of your fight with depression, and not even 30 days later you back with the bitch who supposedly cheated on you and you haven't got over since you was a freshman. Like you ain't get the lesson the first time. How in the fuck are you so blind? So much potential to be out of Clinton right now, but you'd rather just throw it away for a McDonald's date, a whore from the 8th, and you can just cuddle till sunrise. You ain't get no type of action for all of the times that you act like a faggot. You had to bail out of our plans cause your shorty, she wouldn't allow it. Like how in the fuck do you sound? Talking to us like we were never there. You called me needing a place you could sleep, so I pulled out the spare. You called me needing advice, so I had a few minutes that I could spare. I told you nothing but honesty, and then I sent you home and it's like you did the opposite, honestly. Like what the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? You expect us to not get mad after years and years and years and different bitches that give you the same fucking problem and you cannot figure it out, ever. Change something about yourself, nigga. Or at least change the type of bitches you fuck with, cause it's always the same genre. Like just, they always get younger and younger when you fail, bro. And just until you failed it too much that you just went back to the first one. I hope you make it work, cause you didn't make this work. Like just, I don't even know what to tell you anymore. If you don't get the message after this song, then you're just as dumb as Rylan said you are. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Get your shit together.